Are you a creative entrepreneur looking for some no-nonsense, straight-talking, actionable advice? Well, you're in the right place because today on the Creative Business TV show, I'm talking about the 5 ways to reach your goals faster and achieve success. Welcome to the Creative Business TV show, helping you make a success of your creative business. I'm your host, Kylie Carlson, and it is time to kick off your heels, grab yourself a coffee and get ready to be inspired. Now, if you're a regular viewer of my videos, then I'm betting you've got a few goals laid out for yourself and for your creative business. Perhaps you dream of someday earning a full-time income from your blog, or traveling the world, running a marathon, or being on Oprah. I don't know, but I know at least one of those is on my list. Now, whilst it's important to enjoy the journey that life is and appreciate each day, life can also be way more fun when we're moving towards our goals more quickly. But let's face it, sometimes our goals can feel like they are taking forever to reach. Your progress each day can feel so tiny that it seems like you'll never get to where you want to be. If that's the case, you have come to the right place because I am a big goal getter. A couple of examples. Run a global business in 6 different regions, publish a quarterly magazine, have 2 properties with no mortgage. They're just some of my goals. And I've figured out a few steps that have helped me to reach my goals more quickly. Now, the concepts I'm sharing today are simple. So let's get started. Number 1, you've got to get clear on exactly what you really want. Now, I know, you've probably heard this before, but that's because it's so important. Honestly, this is normally the part of the process that takes me the very longest to figure out of any of the 5 steps. There's always so many opportunities and good things that I could potentially pursue that it can sometimes be tough to narrow it down. However, narrow it down you must, or else you will not be able to figure out exactly how to reach your goals. Now, as long as you've only got a vague idea where you're headed, it can be really difficult to determine what your next step should be. The clearer you are about your goals, the clearer your path will become. Also, focus on what you actually want. A lot of people think that they want a higher paying job or they want £1 million. But those things aren't actually fulfilling in and of themselves. That high paying job might mean you have to spend 50 hours each week doing something you hate. And money, it does not guarantee happiness. What you really want is probably something you could buy with the money. Maybe that's your dream house, or the opportunity to travel whenever you feel like it, freedom from your business, or just that feeling of financial security. So figure out what you actually want to achieve, because there's probably easier and faster ways to reach it than the traditional path. Number 2, focus on just one goal. You can reach your goals so much faster if you don't spread yourself so thin. You've only a limited amount of time, energy, and other resources to devote to pursuing your goals. And the more goals you divide yourself between, the longer it's going to take. You know, when goals take longer, you actually move towards them even more slowly because you're so liable to get distracted along the way. It's a lot harder to get the momentum you need to really make big progress. And when goals take longer, you're also more likely to give up before you ever reach them. It's tough to hear, but it's true. Number 3, you've got to stop making excuses and complaining. Whenever you complain, you're telling yourself that you're a victim of the circumstances, that you can't change your reality, that you're helpless and you have no power. Talk about demotivating. Seriously? If you want to reach your goals faster, you've got to believe that you have the power to make that happen. You're in control of your own results. Everybody has setbacks. Everybody's dealing with limited time and too many distractions. But somehow, some people push through and become wildly successful anyway. Sure, sometimes people draw a handful of trump cards, but many successful people got crap hands, like Oprah, J.K. Rowling, or Walt Disney. And they all made the best of what they had. They did all right. So take responsibility for your life. Acknowledge that you and you alone have the power to reach any goal you desire and act accordingly. Number 4, get yourself some professional help. Most athletes or artists who truly want to become great, whether that means being a pro footballer, a concert pianist, a prima ballerina, they don't hesitate to invest in their training. They accept that they're beginners and they understand that it makes sense to learn from those who are more advanced than they are. Yet, for some reason, the rest of us just don't seem to see things this way. We're like 5-year-old skaters who watch the Olympics and think, that looks so easy, I can probably just figure it out on my own. With that attitude, will that little girl ever realize her dreams? It's unlikely. I've got a theory that we don't invest in ourselves because we don't believe in ourselves. If we have money to invest, we're more likely to buy stocks than to invest in ourselves because we've got more belief in a stranger's success than we do in our own. If this was a horse race, you aren't betting on your own horse, and that's no way to live. The Olympic champions, most of them have parents who started investing in their training as young children. It's what I did with my daughter Summer when she decided she wanted to be a figure skater. I made it my mission to get her the best coaching she could get, and the rest was up to her. She had the tools, the hard work, the grit, the motivation, and the determination was all her. So put your money where your mouth is and invest in your dreams. It doesn't have to take so long to become successful. Number 5, work harder. You think you're working hard? You're a busy, modern adult with a million responsibilities and little time to pursue your goals? Trust me, you can work harder. You can find more minutes each day to build your business, work on your body, meditate, or earn money for that trip you say you want to take. Do you have a TV? Ditch it. What do you desire more, sitting around watching TV or achieving your goals? Maybe you don't really care about your goals. Maybe you'd rather watch TV. Then just accept that reality and act accordingly. But if you have the dreams that you really want to reach, then focus your time there. Now, of course, I'm not saying don't have fun and don't relax. Resting, self-care, and enjoying life, they are extremely important things to do. Sleep 7 to 8 hours each night. Take a day off each week. Have some fun every day. But the rest of the time, focus on what is most important to you. Because whatever you focus your energy on will be magnified in your life. Oh, and by the way, if one of your goals here is to do with growing your business, then make sure you check out CEO School, Creative Entrepreneur Online. It is an 8-week online course delivered by yours truly that will really help you to take your business to the next level. So there you go, my top 5 tips for reaching your goals quickly. But what about you? What are your top tips for achieving? What are your top 5 tips for achieving success? Share your wisdom with the rest of the community and leave your comments below so we can learn from each other. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon.